Army Men Sarge's Heroes, or as I like to call it, Amish, is a third-person shooter developed by the infamous
3DO.
More like 3D. Oh my god, this is a good intro! That's a good intro! Meow.
It was originally released in 1999 for the Nintendo 64, and then it was released for other platforms in 2000. The Dreamcast, however, had other features that the other consoles didn't. It included a film of the making of the game, as well as alternate costumes, such as a little girl, a skeleton, and a pink bunny. It looks like this. I like the Christopher Walken. I'm Christopher Walken. I'm walking along like a buddy.
Well, let's pop this baby in.
Go.
The first thing that I noticed is that all of the male characters are green, yet the female character is tan. I believe that this change was made to implement sex appeal into their game. It's a technique often used in the gaming industry. But hey, I ain't complaining. So the game starts out and displays the tan army running around with flamethrowers and tanks. And then there's this guy. This main antagonist is cleverly named as Plastro. Plastic and Castro just had a baby. And it looked like this. So I start off the game and right off the bat, I have no clue how to control the character. The controls are just so goddamn clunky, I feel like a fork in a garbage disposal. Stop! So I get out of the first house, and then I see something that's oddly familiar to me. That's right here. Right here. See, they're doing the same kind of tactic they did in Banjo-Kazooie, where every time you get hurt, your face would change in the upper left corner of the screen. However, it's a little harder to distinguish what kind of face is being made due to it all being green and dark colored, matching with the background. And then... Anyways, the AI in this game are not the best, however it's very forgiving considering the controls. So I finished the level, and it's got this cute little dog tag menu. Level 2. One thing I'd like to mention about this game is that the graphics are actually surprisingly good for the Nintendo 64. One thing that's pretty amazing is the draw distance and how far you can see. So then I run along and I see this tank and he's firing at the trees. There's a really nice fire effect that's going on in the Nintendo 64 polygons. It's something that I don't see very often. It's as if baby Michael Bay was like, Hey baby Castro, come here, I got an idea. Let's take a little armament toys, let's put explosions in it, and let's make a game. After playing about 40 minutes just to get past this level, I get to this part where it gives me a timer and a countdown, followed by a cutscene. Well, I stopped to pick daisies by the latrine. What do you think? Let's hightail it out of here. I'm with you, man. I'm just itching to lay down some bazooka blues on these tan turkeys. Okay, that's all great, except for the fucking explosive that's about to go off. And yes, it goes off. See, when you're in a game and you have a cutscene, you don't keep the timer going. You just don't do that. You just don't. After practicing my religion and going to church a few times, I was finally able to complete the level. One thing I really do respect about this game is that each level seems to have its own style. Each level is stylized to keep the gameplay from getting stale. It really makes you feel like you're a little toy in a big world. It has also taught me that blue conveyor belts, they're a no-go. Don't jump in them. These just don't! And if you've ever heard of camping in video games, these guys started it all. The scenery then gets brighter. I can get used to this. Have you ever been in love? Well, I have. Playing games, I'm having fun.
I'm Plastic Man, I hold a gun 'cause I love this game so very much. This game, it has touched my soul.
Now, if I could just get up if I could get up this part of the game right here, I thought was pretty clever. You had to jump onto the power cable just so that you can shut off the lights and get through. It's these kind of touches that make for a really nice atmosphere. In this part, I'm running along the grass, and then I see these containers on the side. After standing around and wondering what to do, you figure out, hey, you gotta climb up them. The platforming isn't the best. It ain't no Super Mario 64, but it pays the bills. I run into this interesting guy right here. I mean, it's like he's got nothing better to do than just flame torch nothing. There's more firing going on than a THQ. I'm further in the game, and something I didn't really notice before, but there's a love interest. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention. To be brutally honest, I could not get past all of the levels. This game is so frustratingly difficult. It's just unbelievable. And right now I'm in this part where I do not know where to go. It's a level that just drops you and then has you figure out where to go with these bland walls. I just can't. I just can't. After getting Plas ticked off for the past 5 minutes, I reached the end of the tunnel. Is this another maze? I ask myself. And to my surprise, yes. What a pain in the grass. It's times like these when I ask myself, why are we fighting? What have we done? What have we become? Well, I am now in the kitchen, and I die. You can die from falling into the garbage disposal. I'm running. Ugh! I fell, and it is a pain in the ass to get out of here. So what do? I try to kill myself. Huh. I just can't! After profusely trying to save my own life by taking away his, I finally, to my surprise, by the kindness and love given to me by a stranger, I was put out of my misery. What does the stranger get out of this? The warm fuzzy feelings in his heart, of course! Silly. The moment you have all been waiting for. The last level. Are you expecting some kind of high-flying unicorn shitting out bombs left and right? Hell no. It's a fucking toilet. The last level is a bathroom. I don't know about you, but that's a little distasteful for me. Anyhow, I killed Mr. Megazord over here. Before I started up the level, I did put in a cheat to make my character look like Vicky. 'Cause, you know, I like women. Is this a tail end of a car? Because I think this is a... Spoiler alert. You get saved by a poodle. is, Dennis. Are you like...
Now, I'm just curious to see if this will work. I think it might have a few scratches, but it could still work. I don't think it's working. Maybe if I just... Much better.
Did you like what you saw today? Comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear what you have to say about my video. Are you looking for more entertainment? Well, why don't you check out my other channel? It's called Upgrade Gaming Show. We play things. And also you can check out my podcast with my friend Isaac Eastman over at facelabpodcast.com. I'd also like to thank Family Jewel 7X for letting me use this Yoshi song. 'Cause it's so good. Go check them out too.